What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Light Project YouTube channel. And we're not here for a fight companion this week. No, just a simple watch party, just like last week. We are watching TUF 31 here. And honestly, we're just going to take your guys' comments in the live chat and hang out while we watch this episode 2. Now, episode 1 wasn't really exciting. And if you're a fan of fight companions, by the way, we do fight companions every single weekend where we do play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction. Look at that. We got a member right off the bat, Francois Laroche. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, buddy. I appreciate you. I hope you join us this weekend for some fight companions. We post vlogs and other content as well on this channel. But again, shout out to everyone in the live chat. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully right off the bat we see some fights because it was so annoying. And it looks like we're going to do that here, which is good. Because last week we had like the whole intro and we saw everyone's fucking family story and all that. Oh, shit. Trevor Wells can't fight. Damn. Well, again, appreciate you, buddy, for becoming a member. Again, you'll have access to our Discord. We have member streams, and we have some other fun stuff planned coming towards or throughout this summer. So I appreciate you, buddy. I got to turn this down. Oh, I turned up the Ultimate Fighter volume way too much. It's blasting my headphones. All right, who's here tonight? Foul One, Shane. Shane's an exclusive member. What's going on, Shane? Foul One as well. Not on this account, but what's up, Foul One? Hockey from home. Thank you so much for joining. Jay Herbo, what's going on, buddy? And again, Francois, merci beaucoup. I hope we get at least 3 belts. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be nice. Gone are the days where we saw like highlights and full bouts in like the first episode when everyone was fighting to get into the house. How's everyone's weekend, by the way? Also, Trevor Wells out due to a cold sore. Again, shout out to you, Francois. Did you join us on the weekend for the member streams? Or sorry, not for the member stream, for the fight companions. We had so many last weekend, and shout out to everyone who joined us. I mean, the KSW card was one of the best cards I've ever seen. Super entertaining, and the chat was buzzing. It was awesome. Baker, what's going on, Baker? Dude, I miss the old Ultimate Fighter days. The days like... Oh, what's the... With that soundtrack. Like the intro to this was so... It sucked. But Baker, it's good to see you. Can't wait for this season to release. How's it been? Well, this is episode 2, buddy. The first episode was not that good. It was super boring, to be perfectly honest. And the fight lasted 30 seconds, which not even 9 seconds, whatever the fuck it was, which was cool. Like, it was a cool knockout, but there was just like a lot of filler, and there was like barely any banter between the coaches. Put it this way, gone are the days, the old Ultimate Fighter. Like, if you want the old school Ultimate Fighter, you just rewatch the heavyweight season. By the way, vote in the poll question. Flinging fucking cords around here. Vote in the poll question. I'm gonna be throwing out, like, I'm taking notes of which one wins every week, and we'll start putting like the best against best moving forward. Good, man. How are you? What did you get up to the rest of the weekend? What's up, Living with H? I saw you sipping on that Prime the other day. Came up on my short feed. Good, man. Good. It's good to see you, Baker. Yeah, but hey, contenders see. Well, I mean, watch the fights. Skip all the bullshit. Watch the actual fights because they're always fun. And then contender series starts later this summer, and that's where it's at. Oh, so now they're talking about catch weight because they don't want Valiev to cut weight again. Again, folks, it's just a watch party. We're just hanging out. Give me your opinions on the show or whatever in the live chat, and we'll address it here on the channel. We do, however, do live fight companions every single weekend, covering not only the UFC, but multiple fight promotions, multiple disciplines of combat sports. And we do up to 6 every weekend, minimum of 2 or 3. And this weekend's a tremendous weekend. 2-1 championship cards on Friday. Obviously, Saturday's UFC, PFL on Thursday. I'm missing one. There's something else this weekend too that I'm missing, but I gotta check Oposa's schedule. Maybe we'll go through it together at the end of this stream, and you guys can let me know in the chat which ones you want me to do. Priority, like outside one championship, UFC and PFL. All right, so Mando Gutierrez is going to fight Cody Gibson. Is this Chris Gutierrez's brother? He looks like him, okay? It's not just because of the last name. This guy looks exactly like him. Feel bad for Valiev. He looks sick. I was ready to see him. I know I've only joined for 2 minutes, but I'm tired. No worries. Have a great night. Live TUF season was a go. Yes, thank you for getting me your comments on the poll question as well. I appreciate it, and your thoughts on it. I thought it was a very good season. The fights were amazing. I know it's not in this one, but I'll re-add it again moving forward. But the Mayhem Miller and Michael Bisping season was good as well. The heavyweights was the most entertaining. Any season with Rampage was entertaining. All right, so we're just seeing some highlights of Gutierrez right now. Oh, he was the one who lost to fucking the 16 or 17-year-old. Rossad Jr. Oh, no problem, buddy. Remember last stream I was saying Mando was my prediction to win it all. That's right. Hey, does anybody else have any like just off the wall, futures predictions? Are there any of these fighters that you followed, and particularly the ones outside the UFC, but even the ones who were in the UFC that you think have a good chance of winning this competition? I didn't get to see enough of Roosevelt Roberts in this tournament to determine if I think he's going to win this and go all the way, but he made it look easy. But apparently the guy he was fighting was kind of a can, so. Anyways, I'm actually going to take a look at Mando Gutierrez here. I got Tapology up. Keep the comments coming, folks. Totally interactive throughout this watch party. Nothing crazy here tonight. I'm watching TUF. I figured I'd fire it up here with you guys as well. We did it last week and it was fun. And we do this for Contender Series as well, but we do the live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat, just like we do on the Fight Companions every weekend. And again, back-to-back one on Friday, PFL Thursday, nothing tomorrow on Wednesday, but a full day Saturday as well. It's also so weird. Like, I'm used to TUF at the old UFC training center, not the Performance Institute. So Mando Gutierrez, he's 8-2, 26 years old, 2-1 on LFA, and yeah, he lost on Contender Series to Rosas Jr. Oh, he won 1 minute 50 seconds. Or I guess 4 minutes into the first round, he beat a 7-4 guy in WXC. I mean, he hasn't fought in LFA since 2020. Between 2020 and 2021, he fought in LFA. 3-1 guy, 3-0, and a 5-2 guy when he was only 3-0. And he's kind of fought guys just similar to his record moving up. But again, Total Warrior Combat. XFC is okay. I mean, I take that back. That's what I was thinking of. WXC. They've had 88 promotional events thus far. So anyways, Jay Herbo, I'm going to watch some of his fights. I mean, assuming if he wins on this episode, I'll watch some more of his fights. I admittedly haven't done a crazy amount of prep and watched all these guys' fights, etc. Prepping for the show. I do a lot more of that for Contender Series because they're actually fights. This one I kind of just all right, is the season going to be good? Wasn't that good last week. If it gets better and I get more into it, then I probably will. But I honestly got off work 2 hours ago. So we're here. We're chilling. I have to get back to work after this. So we got a little iced coffee going tonight here, folks. But again, shout out to everyone who's joining us on this watch party. Nothing special, but happy to be here. Living with H was good to see you, buddy. Okay, I'm going to fire through these comments. Oh, absolutely. Sup, JL? Dude, that was a fucking joke, dude. And this just shows me how young this guy is right now. One of our exclusive members, Matt, that he has no appreciation, no respect for Olympic hockey at all. That he wants the NHL and the IHF to bring back the stupid ass World Cup of Hockey, which is a glorified preseason tournament where the athletes don't even care about playing the game 100% because they want to be healthy to go to training camp. It's the stupidest thing ever. It's Gary Bettman's dumb way of having a cop out for being a little bitch ass and not being able to work out a deal with the IOC. Wasn't someone asking for my Twitter? This Mando guy lost to Raul Rosas Jr. This his opponent, Cody Gibson. We'll check him out as well. I can bring the fighter that I'm talking about's page on Tapology if you guys want. Just let me know. I just kept this up because it's it just shows, the tournament. Again, folks, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction every single weekend on multiple fight companions. Every weekend, I am at my seat. I'm at my desk. Your new seat, by the way. I'm gonna fucking steal on this chair on Facebook Marketplace. Let's go. And yeah, join us. Fight companions every single weekend, minimum of 2, up to 6. And this weekend is going to be an absolute banger. We have so many unbelievable fight cards this weekend, folks. So excited. So if you dig fight companions, if you need play-by-play, if you like commentary, if you like interaction with a great live chat of fight fans, hey, join our channel. I try to give everybody some love who comments, and I give a shout out to everyone also who joins us at the end of the stream to show my appreciation for all you guys joining us. But again, today it's just a simple watch party. When the fight's going on, I'll probably naturally just start commentating on it as I do, but I'm not commentating on the show as it goes on. I'm giving my live reaction, I guess, as I'm reading your guys'. So again, shout out to you guys joining. This one's a little bit different because I don't have fights to carry carry the chat or carry, I guess, the show. It's you guys. So keep hitting me up with comments. I've watched both of them, buddy, and the countdown. Jay Herbo, I watch everything. I watch all the press conference. I watch all that shit. And the UFC admittedly do their vlog stuff the best. Hell, I even watched Bellator's when they did the Bellator versus Ryzen, but they were so much shorter, and obviously the production value was good. I'll give them that. Yeah, embedded in countdown. I mean, those are crucial fight week. There's footsteps upstairs, but my roommates aren't home, so that's concerning. You guys might have a hell of a live show. Training again? You got to be kidding me. I didn't do any research. I just picked Mando from McGregor or Valiev from Chandler. Valiev is probably he's good, man. I'm going to bring him up here. He's damn good. I don't know why he was cut from the UFC. Wasn't he that fighter who everyone was like, why the fuck did he leave the UFC? And he just kind of like joined the show just to build up like his popularity or something like that, or to showcase? I don't know. 18-3. 2-1-1 in the UFC, 5-1 in World Series of Fighting, 3-0 in PFL. Dude, this guy's legit. Okay, he lost to Jack Shore, but he was on a 2-fight win streak before that, and it was a unanimous decision. Yeah, I don't know why this guy chose to go on the Ultimate Fighter. I don't know. Maybe it's because he was a name, and the UFC was like, "Hey, we got to bring a name. Like, we'll still have him sign." Oh my god, thank you. Cheers, buddy. Oh my god, my roommate just brought me cookies, and not any cookies. Fucking Martha's cookies. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. So was my roommates are home. Cheers. They're still warm. Oh, a little bit of drama. You staring at my eyes, bro. And the fact that you think that the World Cup should earn my respect or even yours is ridiculous. You're more active on Twitter. We've been having some good talks, bro. I'm trying to work. Badass new CD shit's beautiful than a motherfucker.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Thanks, buddy. Dude, $30, brand new. I sit in a Herman Miller at work. I'm gonna look that up. This is no like crazy good brand. It's just a decent. Oh fuck, Benjamin, those are nice. Wow. You got good lumbar support, Benjamin. What's up, Benjamin? One of our exclusive members on the channel. I am leaning Benil slightly, just like the just kind of like the betting odds show. What is it like? Minus 105 for Charles. What was it? Minus 130 for Benil, something like that. He's good, yeah. I mean, shit, he proved it yesterday or last week. Valiev, Roberts. I mean, honestly, most of the former UFC guys are probably going to clean up on these newbies, these regional folk. Shane, he's damn good, dude. Not even tuning into the episode. Not even turning the episode on until it's at least 9:30. I just want to see the fight. Dude, they started it off. They were teasing us. I'll tip my crap to the producers a little bit. It was teasing us here. I thought that they were we were gonna have a fight right off the bat, but friggin' Trevor Wells has herpes. He's got a cold sore breakout. So they're pushing the fight to next episode, to the following week, and they're going to do it at a catchweight because Valiev cut and made weight. So they're doing, what did I say? Gutierrez and Cody Gibson for this episode. He's here to destroy McGregor for his brother Chandler. No, I know that's what I'm saying. I said most of the veterans are going to clean up on these rookies, these regional fighters. Dude, these are, and this is a popular they're not big enough to be a chain, but they're at like the State Fair and everything. Sweet Martha's, they're pretty popular here in Minnesota. And at my roommate's a pilot, and at his flight school, he's just getting the last of his hours in before he can go commercial. They literally have a whole They have an endless supply of fresh cookies every single day. It's amazing. Martha ain't about the edibles. Not yet, anyways. Not until it's officially legal, maybe. Dude, I ain't eating a fucking full bag of edible cookies on a Tuesday. Good. That's what it's for, buddy. I'm glad. Building community. I'm glad, dude. That's what I love to hear. And every time I log on there, I see a bunch, but I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. Bug Kyle. He's only fucking wrote like 2 messages. Why are you bugging me about it? Sorry if my chewing's too loud. I keep trying to lower the volume. Oh, by the way, I have a YouTube channel to suggest for you guys. And I know Ant-Man probably watched it because it's just up his alley. But, dude, Rigo MMA, fellow Canadian, and he is fucking hilarious. Now, he's a troll. Because you know how, like, the Guru on his live stream is a troll and, like, not necessarily a troll, but, you know, he's tongue-in-cheek. He's a little edgy. Like, Rigo's... But also... the MMA Guru like tries to be a little bit legit as well with this take. That's why I think he's a fresher breath there in like the MMA content creators, because you can take a lot of what he says serious and he puts together like sound comical but edgier arguments, right? And he goes against the grain a lot and kind of calls out, for the most part, not all the time, for the most part, what the fan base and what we're all thinking. Rigo is like 100% like a meme account, but he's super interactive with everyone on his live, like a meme comedy. Not quite troll, but just it's hilarious. Like I want to throw all the compliments to him. I think what he's doing is hilarious. It's awesome. Well edited. He's live streaming every week now. Shout out to Rigo. He's doing some good stuff. Again, it might be a little too edgy. It might not be anyone, or might, even if it's not too edgy in your eyes, it might not be your cup of tea. Highly recommend, giving him a chance. And again, he's a fellow Canadian and his live chats are super interactive. He's growing on YouTube, and anyways, yeah. Shout out to Rigo MMA. You're a fucking beauty, dude. No, dude, it didn't matter. Who gives a fuck? It didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. They were playing at 80, some of them 40%. It was atrocious. It was atrocious. The whole tournament. The odds changed crazy after today, but now opened up -30. Now he's -155 now. Connor's so coked out. Just watch him twitching, rubbing his nose. The guys can't stand it at all. He's getting into it. Getting into the coaching. At least on my betting app. I was just looking on Tapology earlier today, and yeah, it was something similar. It's so funny. Like, Chandler seems like he'd be such a good coach, but he's admitted like many times that he like doesn't necessarily want to be a coach. He's like, I like being a training partner. As far as like in their prime fighters and like talent head to head, yeah. I mean, Chandler achieved a lot in Bellator. Connor achieved way more in the UFC. Okay, so today it's going to be Mando Gutierrez against Cody Gibson. We'll do a quick little like rundown before the fight starts too. Like you said, Benjamin, Trevor Wells had the herp, but he got a cold sore outbreak, and but it was day of fight that he got pulled. Timur Valiev made weight though, so they're going to push the fight to the following episode the next week at the time of them filming, and they're going to do it as a catch weight instead of 155. Yeah, crazy, eh? Here, let's take a look at Cody Gibson. One sec. Keep the comments coming. I love this, guys. Yes. More family stories instead of anything else the producers could have done to make this a little bit more entertaining. See, this is what I don't understand. This is the shit you post on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook leading up to the show to get those people who like maybe would be drawn in for that, but then you filmed it anyways, and you know the fighters can share with their family, whatever. You don't put in the show, man. You make the show like for the people like us, you know, who want to see the drama, who want to see the fights, who want to see these motherfuckers breaking windows. And I know it's not early 2000s anymore, but give me something. Give me some. I feel like every spicy part of this season was shown in like the promo, like that first promo before episode 1, or at the end of episode 1, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna fire through some of these comments. Sorry, I'm getting behind, guys. I vaguely remember that. When was that? Joe gets them at his flight school. Man, I love the endless supply of Delta Biscoff cookies. Even if Delta's coffee is complete garbage. Yeah. The newest comments in the Discord was a little out of pocket. Oh, I'm not going to read. Yeah. What happens in the Discord stays in the Discord. What the fuck you doing here? Matt? You're on thin ice, buddy. What happens in the Discord stays in the Discord, bro. It's for the exclusive members. Yes, he is, Jay Herbo. Yo, Francisco, my man. Yes, it has. We are half an hour in, buddy, but no fights yet. Just a bunch of boring shit. But, Francisco, Trevor Wells against Timur Valiev was canceled. Mando Gutierrez, and well, not canceled, pushed to the next episode. Mando Gutierrez and Cody Gibson fighting here. Vegas 2-0. I know, dude. Hey, do you know that I didn't realize Aiden Hill was from Vancouver Island. Shout out to Aiden Hill, their goalie. Oh, who versus who? Dude, they're amazing, man. They're amazing. Like, I'm not against them filming it, showcasing it. Put them on Instagram where all the fucking moms are. Put them on Twitter where all like the dads are. Put them on Facebook where all anybody who watched Ultimate Fighter in their 50s and now is old as fuck, but on Facebook, who probably maybe care about that shit now. I don't know. I'm pulling all that shit from, you know, out of thin air though, but advertising the Discord. Gotcha. Yeah, guys, exclusive members will also get the link to our Discord. I'll post it in the community tab for you right after this. We do a member stream every week. Trying to do 2, and you know what? I'll send a message to the Discord as well. You guys can give me like what days and times throughout the week will be best for you guys. Because that's been the biggest issue. I've like tried other times, I've tried other days, end of day. You know, maybe I do it earlier. I don't know. But anyways, I'll give me some feedback in the Discord. Like what day and time that for the most part you would prefer, then I can kind of fit it in and work it into my schedule. Because right now we've just been doing it whenever I can. And I don't know. I'd rather those member streams be more bumping than I know everyone like rewatches them. That's fucking awesome. But Jay Herbo, what part of keeping it in the Discord do you not understand? I want to see that guy get chin checked by Roosevelt Roberts in the kitchen. What was that guy's name? Quinones, Landon Quinones. Oh, yes, Emmanuel talk. I wanted to see Nunes in the kitchen. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, let's get some likes on the video, guys. And again, for those who are just joining us or those who are new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction every weekend on multiple fight companions covering all combat sports. And again, shout out to Rigo MMA. Buddy doesn't even know I'm giving him a shout out. And it doesn't matter. I've just been into his shit this week. Makes me laugh. His content is hilarious and his live streams are super interactive. And he's from fucking Canada, so let's go. I'm a simple guy. I love below Gordon Israel. Why am I always being pressed? Is anyone pressing you in the live chat? Did you hear the rumors that started today? And they called me fucking horny. Bring the Sherwood Park boy back to Edmonton. Carter Hart to Edmonton. Oh, I hate Carter Hart, dude. Oh, God. He's the reason the Victoria Royals didn't win the WHL. Well, I mean, mind you, it was the semifinals. But still, they would have won the championship. Everett was the best team in the league. Unfortunately, they matched up with them in the conference finals. And that was that I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys even watched it. That was a 5 OT game. The arena ran out of beer. They ran out of snacks. Like, the goalie lost like 25 pounds, both of them. Oh, and Carter Hart just had a fucking tremendous game. And our goalie, shout out our goalie, Colton Outhouse. He just, 17-year-old playing 5 periods of fucking overtime hockey. I mean, 8 periods overall. It was, the guy cracked a little bit and Everett scored. And ever since then, I've hated Carter Hart. So unless he's our Olympic goalie someday, I can never root for him, buddy. But I did hear the news he was on the move and Provorov was moved today. Philly restarting, cleaning house. I like it. Briere putting a new stamp on the team. I dig it. Yeah, JL didn't start. I mean, guys, he's a simple man. He likes his 3 fighters. And Chandler. Seems like you like Chandler as well. What's going on here? So we see oh my god. Oh, he's a barber? Oh, it's fucking backstory shit again. Oh my god, dude. Carter, one of the top 5 goalies, and I saw these rumors, and I'm so happy. I hope it happens. Honestly, it'd be good for Edmonton, and he needs a change. So, again, I can never root for him because of what he did to my Victoria Royals. And I heard he's kind of a spoiled brat in fucking Philly, but hey, he's matured now. He needs a new home, and hey, if he can play as good as he did in his, early in his career, because it's been kind of up and down. And shit, play to his potential coming into the National Hockey League. Fuck, man, he's gonna help the Edmonton Oilers like crazy. But again, I can never root for Carter Hart, that motherfucker. Okay, Herbo, come on, dude. Why do you guys hate Nunes? She's awesome. I'm so bad at just clicking comments. I shouldn't. What? You don't like Amanda Nunes? I'm so... Oh, dude, you're such an asshole. This guy... Oh, my goodness. Honestly, this guy has never seen fucking Chris Cyborg then. Honestly. I don't know. I got too much respect for Nunes to badmouth her like Jay Herbo is over here. God, #1 MVP. He was that season because he's literally one of the best Canadian goalies. He's not one of the best goalies in the league. He's a good goalie. Don't get me wrong. And he has the potential to be great. But as far as even Canada's goalies have right now, it's like, ugh. I guess we have to put Carter Hart in for international play best on best right now because Canada doesn't have many goalies. Again, I mean, I'm a little behind the comments. You heard my spiel. Jail, I will say, well, again, humbled for what? She's not cocky. I'm so confused. Have you not watched her? But she's not cocky at all. I don't know. I don't understand this hate for Nunes. I'm very confused right now. Now, Jail, I will say, I did watch... the last few Aldana fights, the up kick to the liver, that was lucky as fuck, and she looked really bad leading up into throughout that fight. Like, okay, not really bad. She didn't look like that was her night in that fight, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. But the 2 before that, I mean, dude, she's got some fucking hands, and she's good. I do think Nunes is. I can't pick against Nunes right now. I hope she still has the fire to continue to compete, but I mean, the way you word some things sometimes, Jay, I don't understand. Like, I hope she gets humbled. Like, she's not super cocky. You know what I mean? It's not like one of these fighters who are just like running their mouth. Gutierrez giving fucking McGregor a haircut too. That's hilarious. Charles, what's going on? Charles Barkley, the real Charles Barkley. Mando got bullied by Rosas Face Jr. Colton Outhouse. Yeah. Two T's. When has Nunes ever resorted to crotch sniffing? Like, I'm very confused as to where your comments are coming from. Benjamin, I mean, if you want to see Conor McGregor get a haircut, then sure, but Shesterkin, best goalie in the world. We haven't yet. So all those clips are clips from our podcast recordings, buddy. So we do like 1.5 to 2 hour podcast recordings. Sometimes we release them in 2 parts or like the whole thing. And then we clip the fuck out of them for YouTube. So we record video for them. So we recorded obviously Sunday. That's when Hoppy and I record. Thursday, Z and Hoppy will be doing the Spoke Z. He's the star of the Soda Pod brand. Him and Hoppy will be recording their podcast live on the Soda Pod. So if you want to chime in, Herbo, and ask them questions, like they're totally interactive. They'd fucking love it because you're a hockey guy as well. And Z's amazing. Yeah, I mean Hoppy's amazing too, but again, Z's the star of the show, and Hoppy will admit that too. They'll 100% dive in all the news and dive into some of the news and stuff that were leading up until obviously the Thursday recording. Then that podcast, the audio form, will drop Friday. For those who do like my work and who dig hockey, I do have a hockey podcast. It's wherever you get your podcasts from, the SOTA Pod, SOTA Pod. We post clips of every episode of the podcast on YouTube. So that's my second channel right now. And like I said, we do live streams of Judd's Buds, the Prospect and NHL podcast on our channel. But we release podcast episodes 5 days a week. Mondays, myself and the State of Hoppy, we talk Minnesota Wild and NHL news in general. Tuesdays, an all-national beer show, craft beer show called The Brewery Travels. My boy Joel Geyer. His wife's a traveling nurse, so they go all around the United States, and he's a beer blogger and podcaster. So he connects with all the great breweries all around the world, and his blog's amazing too. Check it out, Brewery Travels. And and his podcast is great. So that comes out Tuesday on our feed. Wednesday, if we do bonus episodes, we drop them on Wednesday, or exclusive interviews and things like that. Thursday is our college show, MNCAA, where we have our college experts and our boy Nick Maxon, who covers all the NCAA Division I teams and college hockey news. Then Friday, Judge Buds releases in podcast form, and it airs live on Thursday. 6 p.m. right before the Game 3. So yeah, Conor McGregor hanging out with the boys in the house here, drinking a bit. Again, folks, this is the watch party. I'm just taking your comments here, hanging out with you guys. We will be back for live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction for a fight companion, for many fight companions this weekend, posting the schedule right after this stream on the community tab. So stay tuned for that. Dana rubbed me the wrong way. The nerve of him to trash Gordon was fuming. Yeah, well, he was saving his image and his ass a little bit. I will say on that, I mean, I was like, come on, Dana, what the fuck? But I am glad that it was the UFC that pulled him versus versus Gordon not versus going under the radar and Gordon going in there and fighting, injured. How it took that long for the UFC to pull him out is hilarious. She rubs Nina the right way. Ayo. Okay. I'm just that's good you cleared it up, because I was very confused for a minute. Dana demoting Roosevelt for Albazi's weird, unmerited, and me no likey. I don't like that either. Did you guys see the Guru's was it the Guru's video on his kind of conspiracies? Not really a conspiracy, but just a pattern that he noticed. It was a little bit of a reach, but hey, it was a good, entertaining video. I mean, does the UFC really want Kai Kara France even in the mix anymore? They just want that new blood. They just want that, I don't know, Albazi. It's interesting. And I guess Roy Val's been around for a while. He's not a new name. Albazi's a relatively new name. And I don't know, maybe they're just... I just really do not think they want Kai France to. I mean, not that they're forcing this to happen by any means. That no collusion. I'm just saying I don't think like high level in planning the storylines and in promoting storylines and promoting fights that like Kai France against Brandon Moreno 3, assuming he defends his belt. It's probably something that like they didn't want necessarily, and maybe didn't want is too strong. Maybe they just rather a new name in there, so they're just stoked on Albazi, and maybe they're going to push him just because of he has a new name versus Royval, who's up there as well. I don't know. It's interesting. Anyways, Guru covered that a little bit, and someone else I was listening to today covered that as well. I forget what it was. Nunes will try to bully her way in like Andrade and get dusted. Yeah, well, I mean, Nunes is a way better fighter than Andrade. I do like Andrade, though. No disrespect to her. Nunes should be a fight night fighter for the main event. Is Charles versus Benny. They should have just made Charles versus Benny the main event anyways. They only did that because they needed to have a title at the main event because that's how the UFC works. I just wanted to, or you know what? You know what? I don't even care if it's the main event or not. It should have been 5 rounds. It should have been 5 rounds. You can make fight night main events 5 rounds, but you can't just make a title eliminator fight 5 rounds. I don't get it. And I'm sure either of them wouldn't have, pushed back on that too much because that fight ain't going the distance. Pro play, what's going on? Sorry, I'm behind on some of you guys' comments here. Fuck, I'm a few minutes behind. I'm gonna plow through these. I appreciate it, guys. Pro play. It's not like they're coming in late. I'm just, I'm interacting. Pro play. It's good to see you, buddy. Man, Chandler's jacket. He does indeed. This dude's about to fade on McGregor. Yeah, I saw that. Matt Schnell was supposed to fight this weekend. Yeah, a ton of fights got canceled this weekend. All right, the fighters are weighing in right now. But dude, the 145 division doesn't even matter, Jay Herbo. It's a useless division, Like, cool, it's a great title, and Nunes, you beat the best that was in that division, so good for you. But like, it's the 135 strap that really matters. Yeah, but Nunes wasn't cocky like Valentina. I would say that Valentina is cocky. Nunes isn't. Nunes is actually quite humble. Did you not watch Embedded this week? Charles is no dramatic weight cut session. It's only Tuesday. Story of his career, buddy. Story of his career. Ah. He's not mid as fuck. Come on. Sorry, Pro Play. I missed your comment live, but it's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. Glad that you're here. Hope you join us on some fight companions this weekend. Dude, I don't even think they're going to fight, man. I don't even think they're going to fight. Oh, dude, I got Cody, by the way, dusting this guy. Again, Pro Play. Sorry, I missed your comment live, bro, but it's good to see you. Oh, it's so hard. I love them both. Charles and Benil are literally... like, not even 1A, 1B. Like, they're my favorite fighters in the UFC right now. So this one's tough, folks. This one's tough for me. The nerve of Gordon to admit he has a concussion 6 weeks ago at the pre-fight presser. Dude, as soon as he said that and said that I'm risking my health, I knew he was either going to get dusted or he was going to pull out. Or I thought he was going to pull out, or his team was going to pull him out, not Dana. Activate A, what's going on? I don't know. Hook us up with the leak. What's going on? Actually, wait. Don't ruin it for the chat. Don't ruin it for the chat. I don't know, buddy. Like I said, other than hanging out with you guys, firing up Ultimate Fighter this week, I'm way more invested when Contender Series starts. It's a 3-round fight. Every day is a celebration. Yes. Later. It'll be later, buddy. Dude, Vancouver is West Coast. You're on East Coast. Or no, actually, no, buddy. I don't think they're changing the time at all. I think it's always a 10 p.m. Eastern start. So yeah, sorry, my mistake. They're not changing the time. They don't change the time of pay-per-views, I don't think. I think it's still a 10 p.m. Eastern start. So earlier in Vancouver, because literally time zones, They're not changed. Like, it's 10 p.m. start, 10 p.m. Eastern pay-per-view start. If I'm not mistaken, Dana White, Hunter, they always say we don't change the pay-per-view times, you know? So I don't know, what does the schedule say? I'm gonna Google it for you, buddy. I'm gonna Google it for you. All right, 9:46. So someone's getting finished in this fight. Someone's getting finished in this fight. Okay, early prelims start. Yeah, 4 p.m., buddy. 4 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he paid his doctors, or there's some, because they have to get some sort of document, right, to be cleared. And he was good enough to pass physicals. I don't know. I don't know. He just shouldn't. Well, I mean, I will say he shouldn't have said anything. If he wanted to fight, he shouldn't have said anything. But I'm glad he did, because I'd rather him be healthy moving forward for his next fight. BK, have it your way. Whenever they say you rule, I just want to be like, fuck you, BK. The fight has not started yet, buddy. It's about to start, though. It's about to start. And you know what? We'll I'll commentate throughout that, all right? I'll commentate throughout that. Finally, fight time. Let's go. Street Caroline. Come on, guys. Don't beef. Don't beef. Charles, if you don't know, now you know. This is JL's guy, man. He's not going to back down. Bilal, Izzy, and Jared Gordon. He's not going to back down, buddy. All right. Appreciate the comments, guys. All right, fight's finally going to start here. It's 9, or for me, it's 9:48 Central Time, 10:48 Eastern. This is not going to be. I can't imagine this is going to go to a decision given what the time is, or maybe it's like they end it right after that. But we'll see. Are they going to commercial right now too? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So someone's getting finished in this fight. They just went to commercial. There's gonna be like 3 minutes of commercials. He is indeed. Wait, is this the fight that they leaked in the promos? Oh, the one where what's his name gets all pissed off, Roosevelt? I know it's only gonna be a 2-rounder, but you don't think there's gonna be any time before and between? And we just saw another gonna fit in like a 2 to 3 minute commercial here. And then they're gonna have to show something at the end before the top of the hour, right? So I mean, it's either it's gonna be and a minute in between for a break, right? So either it's gonna be right at the end, decision, end of the show, or someone's gonna get a finish. Shane Burgos about to leave without even fighting. Ooh, good prediction. Yeah, guys, give me your predictions. Who do you think is gonna win this one? Mando Gutierrez against Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson, he's 19-8, 35 years old, 19 wins, 8 losses, 7 KO, TKO, 4 submissions, 8 decisions, 1-3 in the UFC, 1-0 in LFA. He fought in UNF where he beat Francisco Rivera Jr., who's a 5-9 guy. He lost to Ray Borg in Eagle FC unanimous decision. He beat John Dodson in ex-MMA 3. And then he beat another guy, 8-2 guy on XMMA, and a 19-3 guy on LFA. So between 2018 and 2021, he got 3 wins, lost to Ray Borg, and was back in the winning column. He got a win in November. Arm triangle choke, both the arm triangle choke, TKO, guillotine, or not guillotine, you lost via guillotine. Another TKO and a unanimous decision. So not bad, not bad. Hey, he's a veteran. And Gutierrez, what was his Mando Gutierrez, 8-2 pro MMA record, 1 KO TKO, 6 submissions, 1 decision, 2-1 on LFA, lost on Contender Series to Paulo Rosas Jr. The unanimous decision. He went to WXC after that and got a first round knockout on a 7-4 guy. Before he beat a 4-1, 4-4, 3-1, 3-0, 5-2. However, he's still, very young in his career. When he beat the 5-2 guy, he was 3-0. When he beat the 3-1 guy, he was 4-1, right? So I just think that despite him being 26 years old and Cody Gibson being 35, I still think that Gibson takes this one. That's my prediction. Just going through Tapology. Let me know your predictions. No, and I hope JL knows that I don't want to trash Jared Gordon either. We talked about this last week. And I saw that press conference, and I remember I was sitting outside, I was getting a little uplifted, and as soon as he said that, I almost I coughed. Not from the hippie lettuce, but from, I was like, you really just said that? Ooh. And so I wasn't surprised when he was knocked out. Or not knocked out, when he was pulled out. Jeez. I think the finish is in the intro. Connor wasn't a good coach in the first time on TUF. It's looking like he's not going to be a good coach on the second one either. And he doesn't even... he was a good coach for Artem. Oh my God, look at his cowboy hat. All right, I should get the roundup. He was a good coach for Artem, though. All right, folks. We finally are at the fight. 2 5-minute rounds. Let's get it. We ain't going to Sun Victory, I'll tell you that much.
Let's get it all.
All right, here we go, folks. Neither of them have thrown any strikes yet. Front kick there by Gibson. Eye kick opportunity there by Gutierrez. Gutierrez went for the takedown. He might have got cracked with a knee, or... Anyways, he didn't get the entry there. Mini Darren Till looks like it, doesn't he? Pinning Gutierrez up against the cage is Cody Gibson right now. Four minutes on the clock here. And on the exit, Gutierrez tried to throw a right hand to Cody Gibson. Dude, I can't get that out of my head now, Benjamin. He does look like Darren Till. His stance, his body type. That's funny. High kick attempt again by Mando. That's blocked by Gibson's. If anything, Darren Till looks like him. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, a couple good straight shots there by Cody Gibson. That's so true, J Herbo. So true. Gibson pinning Gutierrez up against the cage. 3 minutes and 29 seconds left. Dude, this cowboy McGregor. Right hand to the temple. Right hand to the temple. Do something about it. Do something about it. Oh my goodness. Charles, do you think Cody beats Leon, or do you think Leon shocks the world again? Look at Connor coaching, just standing in the back. Hits him in the temple. Hits him in the temple. Jesus. It's cool to see like Chandler, who's not really a coach, embracing the coaching. Oh, a nice right hand there by Gibson. Beautiful. Gutierrez tried to land a counter right, didn't land. Cody Gibson with a nice kick to the body. Gibson forcing Gutierrez on the outside. Okay, listening to the Conor McGregor just commentary corner is actually hilarious. That made this episode, I mean, you guys obviously made this worth watching and hanging out because you guys are amazing. The chat's been buzzing and I appreciate you guys. Just wait till Contender Series. The chat gets so crazy, man, because we get like the family and friends of all the fighters. Ooh, it looked like Gibson caught Gutierrez with another good one. Gibson with some heavy straight hands here. And yeah, Gibson's the one applying the octagon control and pressure here as he's forcing Gutierrez to the outside of the circle. Gutierrez though walks in there for a few shots and lands one to the body of Gibson. 1 minute and 55 seconds left on the clock. Isha, am I seeing things or something? Bilal had 8-fight streak. Oh, and a nice shot there by Cody Gibson. Hammer fist now. Gutierrez on the ground. He dropped him. He's going to finish it. He's going to finish it, and it is over. What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? They needed 3 to 4 more minutes of footage. That was... Oh, look at his nose. Shit. I look away to read JL's comments, and I missed the shot, so I gotta take a look at it. You guys are missing this whole fight arguing with each other. What'd I tell you guys? Miles above Gutierrez here in striking. Oh, it's a knee. Oh my goodness. Holy fuck. Yeah, I was reading JL's comment. I totally missed the knee there. Wow, that was beautiful. His nose is destroyed. Wow. Oh. Yeah, that was the finishing the intro. Okay, I honestly, man, like I got one eye on the chat, one eye on the episode. I'm probably gonna rewatch this episode later, to be honest. Unlucky Mando. Dude, Mando got fucked in. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ouch, man. His nose looked a little mangled. Fuck yeah, Cody. Chandler team slaps. Gibson is the 4 seed too. Did you hear? Okay, dude, Chandler, he's awesome. He's like, you get me so fired up. I just wanted to roid rage on my fucking stool. I mean, break my fucking stool. Dude. Beautiful. I think my bet is on Valiev too. Hey, good display of respect by the other members. Oh, his eye. So it cracked him on the eye, not the nose. Because of the blood, I thought maybe his nose was mangled. My goodness. What a KO. Told you this boy got bullied by Rosa. No, I called it too, man. I called it too. Dude, picture perfect. Again, just simply... Oh, that was a nasty shot too. Just simply going through his record too, just kind of... And we've seen him fight before. Never saw him really strike much before, but... All right, what did I miss here in the comments? Isha, am I seeing things or something? Bilal has an 8-fight win streak while Kobe beat a washed Masvidal by wrestling. I think the fight's going to be really competitive. Like, I'm not the one who says Cody's going to absolutely like destroy Bilal. I think Bilal is a damn good wrestler and he's really good at striking now. I knew Colby was going to destroy Masvidal, and Colby's a damn good fighter too. So like and honestly, like I really don't give a fuck who wins that one, to be perfectly honest. From like a fan point of view, I think it'll be a competitive fight, but I'm not discrediting Bilal. Like, he's on a fucking win streak. He's a top contender, and I can't wait to see him match up with some of the top guys in the division. No more fighting down Sean Brady's. Let's go. Let's fight the top of the division. Yeah, Colby dominates Leon. We said that about Kamaru, though. We said that about Kamaru. But, yeah, I'm scared. I would say, you know what? Beneil, Charles, and Leon, those are my favorite fighters right now. I didn't, and that's the end of the episode, by the way, folks. Another stinker of an episode, but a good knockout. Just like the first episode. Stinker of an episode overall, but a good knockout. Yeah, because just thinking about Colby dominating Leon just makes me very sad. Just makes me very sad. Yeah, just like the Charles fight. Or sorry, not Charles fight. Just like the Usman fight. Did you guys watch the post show? Yes, I had it on while I was doing some work and making dinner yesterday. It was okay. Dean Thomas had or Dean Thomas. That's my French coming out. Dean Thomas. They had Rashad Evans on, and it was awesome. Guys, watching Rashad Evans today compared to like season 10 of The Ultimate Fighter, please go rewatch season 10 of The Ultimate Fighter. Rashad like held his ground against Rampage, man, and like he got in some heated discussions. He was a fucking gangster back then, and now he's a hippie, but he was an OG. Any streams for One Prime? Yeah, PFL on Thursday. And again, guys, I am going to post the streaming schedule after this stream. All right. Yeah, dude, that I was fucked. God, I hope Leon does. I think it's closer, Bilal, Colby. I lean Colby for Leon, and and again, I'm a realist. I'm rooting for Leon, but I think it's just a bad matchup. Whereas the Bilal and Colby, that's a good fun matchup, assuming they both don't just wrestle each other. Thoughts on the viewers for TUF? What do you mean? He's in a good wrestler. Just fought a bunch of dudes with no wrestling. Okay, so let me reword that. He can wrestle. Maybe he can at least force some counter wrestling. I mean, hey, credit where credit is due. You train with Khabib's team, though. And especially and I know Khabib's not really training him anymore, but like I'm sure that helps. And look, I'm not a Khabib lover or truther by any means, but like and you train with that team, like that's what they specialize in. And if they recognize right away that, hey, maybe you don't have the talent like some of these other wrestlers, at least let's drill your fucking takedown defense Chuck Liddell style. Lillard couldn't make a D3 college team. Hey, I mean, you guys know more than me. I'm not a huge and again, I'm not saying this in any disrespect, JL, so just calm down before I even say anything. I'm not I just never was a fan in the sense that I go out of my way to watch all their interviews, watch all their fight highlights, all the regular, just like sports teams, just like athletes on said sports teams. We're all fans of certain athletes. We're fans of various. Like I said, my top three are Leon, Bilal, and Charles Oliveira right now. Leon, Beneil, jeez, Beneil, and Charles Oliveira right now. So fuck this. Listening to this shit's fucking me up. I'll turn this off. So yeah, so I didn't really know that. I kind of just thought based off who he trains with, how he's wrestled some of his opponents and smothered them before that, okay, wrestling was kind of his thing. But hey, where credit where credit is due, his hands have improved. He dominated Vicente Luque and he pieced up Sean Brady. The Burns fight, he won the fight, he dominated, but Burns was clearly injured. So I'd love to see a rematch just to see how those styles would actually, clash. Dun, 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 dun. Yair Sugar Max. Hey, grade 3. Benjamin, jeez. Oh, hell yeah. Aaron McKenzie next week. He's always on the MMA subreddit. Oh, no way. Dude, I got to get on Reddit. I have a Reddit account. I used to be, in college, I used to be on Reddit quite a bit. Oh, okay. So next week, they better double up the fights. They better do the Trevor Wells and Aaron McKenzie fight. Because apparently next week, which is, I think they pushed this one, right, to the next episode. So hopefully we see both, but no, bro, I appreciate the non-trashing in the argument and giving your opinion and drawing from facts. That's quite literally what an argument is. Putting forth facts to prove your point. This was it for today on TUF. Yes, unfortunately, Francisco, 1 hour episode. Now if you have ESPN, There's an after show on right now. I don't know if they're streaming it on their YouTube channel as well or on the ESPN YouTube channel, but it's Dean Thomas with Michael Chiesa right now, and they're bringing on Michael Chandler. And I mean, it was somewhat entertaining, last weekend. It was less of them like breaking down this episode and showing bonus footage, which again, why don't you just show the family shit as the bonus footage versus like, because there's scenes and shit that they posted or that they showed here that would have been good in the episode. Can't wrestle versus Colby on the same level. Well, let's hope he learns how to employ a wrestling defense game and get back up to his feet as much as possible. Peace out, Jay Herbal. Thank you, as always, for supporting the channel. And again, I'm going to try to continue to check the Discord as much as I can, but it's so awesome that you guys are all starting to like connect with each other. That's what it's all about, building communities here, guys. I know we have a great community during Fight Companions, hell, during watch parties now, which I appreciate it. Every weekend, but it's cool that the exclusive members now, and again, one-time exclusive member. You become an exclusive member, even for a month, you'll always be part of our Discord. And yeah, man, we're just building up this community. So I love to see that. Yeah, have a great night, man. Have a great night. Didn't Burns dominate Jorge in wrestling just like Colby did, and Burns couldn't take Bilal down the first time he tried? Bilal ruined his... Okay, JL. Your bias is obviously seeping in with that one. I can't argue... Okay, I shouldn't have put that one up. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't... The reason Bilal got his shoulder injured wasn't necessarily like Bilal injured his shoulder, right? It wasn't like Bilal threw a leg kick to his shoulder, shattered it. And if that was the case, then it's like, okay, Bilal, you fucked him up because that's a fight. Botched takedown, scramble, these things happen. It was an injury, and it wasn't like it was at the end of the fight. If it was in the fifth round, then 100% give credit where credit is due to Bilal. And again, I brought that one up because like, it wasn't, first of all, I just gave him fucking praise. I said he dominated Vicente Luque, and Luque's fucking dangerous, man. On the ground and on the feet. Destroyed him. Sean Brady, known for kind of one thing, striking. Outclassed him. You know what I mean? Like, I gave him props. We didn't get to see the best on best in that one, right? Because it was compromised so early. We're not making up excuses. Again, facts aren't excuses. And look, I back your facts when they're factual. This one, I can't. Not on this one. I guess every time we're gonna get one fight. Yeah. I imagine there's gonna be at least one episode where they double up on them. There we go. Burns injured himself. Burns shot in and landed on his shoulder. Bilal did nothing to injure Burns. All right, guys. Dun, 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 dun. He thinks it was a knee. Peace out, bro. It's good to see you again. See you on the weekend for the streams. Yeah, man. Thursday this week. PFL on Thursday. And I'll keep the PFL, memes. I'll keep the PFL critique to a minimum. Just when I like almost was gonna like drink the Kool-Aid, just a sip of the Kool-Aid, I was like, oh, maybe the PFL has something going this year. It's just come crashing down. So I hope that the card delivers. But anyways, I'm posting my streaming schedule right after this, folks. I'm just gonna rummage through Compose. Actually, you know what? Let's do it together. Fuck it. Let's do it together. We got a little bit more time. Give me 1 sec. Let's bring up Composa. And guys, if you don't follow Composa on Twitter, Grabadka_Hitman, do it. There's my 2 shout outs for today. Grabadka_Hitman, or just check out his website, which is grabadka_hitman.com, Composa himself, and also Rigo on MMA YouTube. He may not be everyone's cup of tea. He is kind of like a meme channel. He's MMA comedy. But his live streams are super engaging. He's a fucking beauty, and he's Canadian, so Canada. I am streaming PFL Thursday. Charles and JL, I can't wait for when Bilal fights next, and then you guys are both in this chat. Or maybe I can wait, I don't know, but it's going to be a fight in the chat and a fight in the cage by the looks of it. All right, let's quickly go over the schedule here. Hell yeah, dude, he's awesome. He's awesome. Because, like, he's edgy, but he's not a dick. You know what I mean? And his chat's not super toxic. I wouldn't even say that it's toxic. Like, it's a lot of fun. PFL on Thursday, buddy. PFL on Thursday. And like I said, I'll post the schedule right after this stream, and we're going to kind of go over what's coming up this weekend in the world of combat sports. So Wednesday, we ain't doing anything. I'm busy tomorrow night, so we're not doing any of this shit. Okay, so Thursday, here we go. PFL regular season. We got Lockney against Pinedo, which would be a good one. Lockney, he beat Morales in the first one. More than a fight. Yeah, it's more than a fight right now. It's PFL. You got to get your fucking PR fixed up here because all your fighters be popping. Okay, over under how many fighters pop after this card? What's the best UFC pay-per-view you've ever seen? That's a good question, man. Like, I know it's probably one of the older ones. I just like, it's probably one of the older. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you on that one. I want to like sift through some of my like. I'm sure I have. I'm like, was the Silva Henderson card good? I don't remember. Give me a sec. Some reason. Let me check out this card. It was a UFC 82. That's right. There's one in the 80s that was just so fucking good. This was definitely not it. This was definitely not it. This wasn't a bad card, but this was definitely not it. Good. Let me get back to you on that one. Like, I just can't, like, all the ones in the 80s, I can't really remember, just like off the top of my head. So yeah, but I know there's one in the 80s. I thought it was 82, but no, that was Silva just dominated Henderson. I believe a weight class up too. Was it like heavyweight that he fought him at? Hey, respect. Again, the real Charles Barkley. By the way, I interviewed Miss Hannah Rose. She's a blogger for MMA betting. She's gonna start a podcast soon. Just a personality on MMA Twitter. If you want to see the interview, it's posted on this channel, full vodcast. The podcast is even available, the City Life podcast on any podcast app. We're getting more guests coming soon. I had to I mean, we started one episode and then I went to Canada to visit family and do my taxes back home, came back and haven't got back on the saddle, but we'll get back on the podcast saddle soon here because I got a couple podcast episodes banked that I have to edit, and then I got a few more scheduled coming up. Charles, you know the Ryzen commentator, Lene Hart? I just booked an interview with her, so that's going to be fucking sweet for her to tell her story. And like, she was there from like, you know, the rise and fall of Ryzen. She's worked with Dream. And obviously, or she's worked with Pride, I should say, Dream and Ryzen. She worked with the rise and fall of Pride, which was crazy. So I'm very excited to talk to her. But again, Hannah Rose talks about how she watched Kamaru Usman get kicked in the face by Leon Edwards at a bar with Charles Barkley. It's a pretty fun story. So that one's already posted. And I have a bunch more that are coming out soon with fighters, with other content creators, both YouTube and other platforms. Yeah, I'm really excited. So we banked a bunch. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And I'll give you guys more info like as soon as we're back into a rhythm, as soon as like I choose a date and like a cadence, probably like once every 2 weeks, I think we'll release like a full vodcast, clips of, the best segments and clips on the channel as well. And then I'll also post the podcast. Exclusive members will get it a week before. That's what we're going to do. You guys we'll get access to it. We'll like make it private or something. You guys get access to it, or I don't know. Or maybe I'll just post the video like just straight up in Discord. Regardless, we'll figure it out. Got a lot of plans. There's just there's just not enough time in the day, guys. And for all the new subscribers here and new people watching, I work freelance. So like I tried it. That's why these membership streams too, it's been tough to get like a regular schedule going just because like some weeks are crazy, some aren't. some days I'm pulling all-nighters. Some days I don't get, I get emergency tasks later in the evening. Some, and some I have a few days free where you can kind of see on the channel when a ton of content comes out. It's like, okay, Isha clearly is not working this week because it's a lot of channels. So this summer, I'm hoping to get not a 9 to 5, but some more regular hours, some regular work to keep me busy throughout the summer and then into the fall. And then I'll be able to get an actual schedule going. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Cool, JL. I'll check it out in a bit. Hey, Andrew, what's up? What's up, buddy? Who's your favorite fighter? Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre. I love Demetrius Johnson, but I don't know, like, when I was, like, growing up, when I was, like, super fan of the UFC, that he was, I think, like, yeah, so top two, Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre. Then I'll say second tier would be Demetrius Johnson and BJ Penn. Third tier, Vanderlei Silva and Sakuraba. I mean, I love so many fighters, obviously, and I've been fans of so many throughout my life. But I mean, man, Anderson Silva was, like we grew up watching like fucking. I'm 30, by the way, folks, 30 years of age. We grew up watching superhero movies and shit like that. When you're a kid, like you almost believe that like it's true, but you don't, and you still your imagination's going wild. Or whatever. Like to me, Anderson Silva was more of a superhero than anybody in fiction, because he was doing what these fictional characters were doing in real life. And it just such a good martial artist. And I probably would have fallen in love with Machida more if he had a reign of dominance. But the Machida era was quick. Welcome to the Machida era. What about you, buddy? Billy Q and Damon Jackson. August 5th, freaking banger. I saw that get announced today, and that one is going to be awesome. Both of them want to get back in the win column. I mean, that one should be sweet. It was just the TUF reality show, buddy, The Ultimate Fighter, and then one fight. The fight was good though. You see, I back myself. Oh, I haven't watched the video yet, dude. I'm not sure. I mean, it's over now, Andrew. We're just kind of ragging the puck a little bit. But yeah, JL, I'll watch the video after this. Don't worry. Thoughts on Colby saying Jones isn't the GOAT because he cheated? I mean, he's cheated multiple times. He's got caught multiple times. Where like Silva cheated once, and I'll take that. I'll take that. He got caught for cheating once. It's I don't know. I mean, I would lean towards Colby's argument personally, but I don't know if I can confidently say that convincingly, because people, especially you guys, know here on the stream that like I just think Jones is a piece of shit, and I biasly just don't like him, and I biasly root against him. So like I don't know, like maybe that's just the bias seeping in. I don't know, but I would probably be more in Colby's camp. I don't think there can be a GOAT of MMA. That's what I'll say. Like I just don't think, because it's relative dominance too. Like put Demetrius Johnson. People say he's the most talented fighter, and I always joke. It's like a little tongue-in-cheek too. I say he's the greatest American fighter of all time. Relative dominance. Like everyone's like, oh, Jones was picking the best of his division, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, Jones was taking out killers, man. But Demetrius Johnson, it's not like he could have fought the same guys. He was fighting the best that they put in front of him. So why are we dogging him for that? And he was humbled a little bit and won. And Andrade, I mean, man, that guy's Andrade? Yeah, an absolute tank. I think Hockey from Home went to bed, Andrew. Anderson was my favorite back in the day as well. I'm 27. Who's your favorite fighter right now, Barkley? I said mine were Charles Oliveira, Benil Dariush, Leon Edwards. And I want to make this very clear. Those aren't the fighters who I think are the best. Those are just my personal favorite. I love watching Valentina just destroy everybody too. That was a lot of fun. I mean, her technique is gorgeous, right? Also happy when the Panthers got dismantled by the Knights. Oh, I'm so sad. Although the Golden Knights goaltender is from Comox, BC, from Vancouver Island. So shout out Aiden Hill. He's having a hell of a run. If anything, Israel is a real life superhero, averaging his losses and not resorting to cheating to beat the opponent. Okay. Israel Adesanya is not even close to Anderson Silva. And I'm sorry, like not like skill wise or anything. And I think Israel Adesanya would say the same thing, even though he beat him. Anderson Silva was a lot older at that time. What Anderson Silva was doing was insane. And to be perfectly honest, Anderson Silva beat up a roided up fucking Vitor too. So it's like the if he was in fact juiced to that point, which I'm more convinced based on how the timeline shook up, that he 100% went on the juice to heal his fucking broken leg, just like everybody did or does these days, and more open about it. And I think that's probably in the Diaz fight why he tested positive. But I mean, he very well could. Why am I highlighting Golden? He very well could have been juicing before then. But anyways, he fucking destroyed a bunch of guys who were also on the juice. So there you go. There you go. Okay, so yeah, Thursday, guys, we will be doing. And again, Israel's, man, he's fucking awesome. Like he's one of the best in this era. But Anderson Silva was superhuman. Israel's human. Jan Blachowicz showed Israel's human. Anderson Silva, he would go, actually, you know what? This is a great counterpoint. Anderson Silva would go up and down in weight and still dominate. Israel Adesanya, yet to do so. So again, we're streaming this one. What do we got coming up? And I'll get right back to the comments here in a sec, guys. Friday. Yeah, we're doing Lupini 20. Dude, this card is good. This card is good. And then we're also doing one fight night, which I'm very excited for as well. So we're doing double one championship. Here we go. Here we go. Dude, Regan Earcells off. Did you guys watch? I think it was One Friday Fights 13. We streamed that. Holy fuck, it was amazing. Okay, I'll get back to your guys' comments before we close things out here. But man, this fight card's fucking sick, man. This fight card is fucking sick. Super Bon is back. Let's go. Hu Young, Woo Soo Hoon. That's gonna be a good one. Yeah, good mix of kickboxing. We got Cade's back. So yeah, I'm pumped for one. One championship is, and Charles Barkley, one championship is my favorite promotion right now. Now, again, UFC is the NFL. It's the NHL. It's the highest level. It's the best. It's the deepest. I get it. As far as a fan of combat sports, for me, it goes one championship, KSW, UFC, Ryzen. And Ryzen less for the fights, more for just the spectacle. Oh, fuck no. BKFC is also that night. Damn it. Damn it. I love BKFC, guys. I'm a bare knuckle fiend. Okay, well, we're doubling up on one that night. We won't be able to do BKFC, but let me get back to some comments here. It was on TSN, but I didn't tune in. Yeah, and it will be on next week this time as well. I like The Ultimate Fighter, Conan Uriah Faber, one of my favorites. Yep. That was a great season. That was one of my favorite seasons. And Michael Johnson, when he breaks the fake cheap door and said, "I'm sorry, door," was so funny. My favorite Ultimate Fighter was season 5 with Nate Diaz. So BJ Penn Pulver 10 because titties. Just because Rampage. And Mayhem Miller, Michael Bisping, the McGregor favorite. You know what's an underrated one is the Dillashaw Garbrandt. That one had that one was really entertaining. In fairness, everyone else was also crying about the judges last weekend. Adesanya 1-3. Adriano Moraes. Yeah, oh, thanks. What did I say? Andrade? Jesus Christ. I'm clearly tired, folks. My apologies. Thanks, Benjamin. PFL, buddy. Shane's favorite fighter, Kinoshita and Rod Tang. Great choices, Shane. Who's my favorite UFC champion? Anderson Silva, dude. And George St. Pierre. I know. It's very sad. It's very sad. But fucking refs in the NHL, dude. The refs in the NHL are fucking what's the saying? Soft as puppy shit. Gone are the days of, hockey being the rough, tough sport that I fell in love with. Literally, junior hockey in Western Canada is more tough than the NHL these days. The NHL is becoming a fucking joke. These refs handing out 10 minutes misconducts like Oprah Winfrey hands out cars. It's crazy. I'll get back to you on like my favorite card. So was dry. What are they doing that isn't getting people excited? I think they're producing it in-house, right? Where the old Ultimate Fighter seasons, they had like I'm pretty sure they had like the Survivor production at one point, and they brought in like actual reality TV like production and to come in and do the whole thing, where I think they're just doing it in-house now, and it shows. My favorites are Colby, Jones, Yuri. Yuri's fun to watch too. Did you watch him in Ryzen? Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Tony Cape. Oh, dude, the Cape. What was the Cap? How based is Cape? The last Rigo video. Oh my goodness. Drickus. Interesting. So I'm not sold on Drickus yet. I love his energy, and I'm a fan of him as a person. I'm not like the Brunson fight was anyways. His last couple fights, they were just like the Till fight was good, but I don't know. He hasn't sold me yet. I expect him to be more dominant than he is every time going in. But again, I don't follow him as much as you do. Strickland is fucking hilarious. I actually really love his podcast, and he's a hell of a fighter too. I love how Pereira is training with him for his next fight, he's flying Strickland out to fucking Danbury, Connecticut. See you later, JL. Thanks for joining, buddy. Vitor. The testosterone king. Oh, that's I think that might be comment of the night. What's up, Zoomer? Team McGregor betting murked. Dillashaw, Garbrandt was a great season. Tough. You know what I liked about it is I started off the season rooting for Garbrandt, and the more he lost and the more he got pissy, the more I switched and started rooting for TJ. Oh, what was that Indian fighter? That Indian fighter, like straight up from India. What did he say? Oh, I gotta find that. And he's like, "I'm gonna fuck you, man." And then he's like, "What did you say?" And what the fuck? And Cody's face, like he was just so like, "Oh no, that was on the McGregor season." My apologies, because that was Team Europe versus Team USA. Europe, even though the guy from India, he must train in Europe. That was a legendary clip. Gary Bettman needs to go. Well, see, like I don't think Gary Bettman is making the game. See, put this might be a hot take, Charles, but I think the two best commissioners in modern day sports right now are Gary Bettman and Dana White. Not because I like them and not because I back all their choices. Arizona, Gary Bettman, come on now. And a few other things like Gary Bettman's lockouts and shit. But growing the respected league and sport as a result, you look at the last 20 years, no one's done it better than Dana White and Gary Bettman. Now, on the biggest scale, like hockey's never gonna be NBA or NFL. You know what I mean? It's just not. Even if all of Canada watched it, that's one state down here, right? In the USA. So, but I do argue that. So, like, I don't think Gary Bettman's necessarily the problem with the game getting softer. I don't know what it is. I really don't, because I don't think it's player safety. I don't think it's to prevent injury, because the game is so fast right now that, man, I've watched so many documentaries. I've read so many articles, and like, yes, punches to the face, and in the rare occasion that like someone gets knocked out and they land on the ice and hurt, they're like, yeah, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous sport. It's like fighting. These fucking guys know what they're signing up for, okay? And it's not like people are getting jumped out of nowhere anymore, okay? What I hate now is there's so much non-policing by the players that they think, and this could stem from just like them coming up now and this being the culture of hockey, and that's just how it's what it's evolved into. Clean hits and people like are starting to fight. That never happened in the old days. Clean hits, you respected. It was dirty hits and the game policed itself. It's just the whole, like this current era of evolution for hockey. It's exciting as far as like the offense. And every now and then we'll see good old like Edmonton, Calgary, Battle of Alberta shit. But I mean, in these playoffs, I mean, even Anaheim, Calgary back in like 2013, between 2013 and 16. Fuck, man. Those are some awesome rough series. And we haven't seen anything like that for years now. And it's truly sad. It's truly sad. Gone are the days of rough hockey. Gone are the days of rough hockey. Ryzen versus Bellator is July 30th. Can't wait, brother. Yes, we're staying up. Dude, we're staying up all night, guys, for Ryzen, by the way. We've done how many now? 4. And one of them, a hacker tried to take down, or a scammer tried to take down our channel. But we back, baby. We're back. Cannot wait to do Ryzen. We stay up all night, folks. Love Ryzen. Hopefully I can get the Lane Hart interview posted before that. I'm so excited to talk to her. Yeah, Daly's just a fucking sock puppet. What's my favorite MMA guru impression? Rose Namajunas. I've actually used it in a couple of my videos. I'm the best. I cannot stand Rose Namajunas. Pereira, too big a fan of him. Of Sean Strickland. What TUF needs is Gianni the Greek. Oh my god. He did so bad last year on Contender Series bets, dude. I think it became like a joke. I think he he lost people money. The Guru talked about it too. He lost people money. By the way, Zoomer, are you a fan of Rigo MMA? He's my new favorite MMA channel. Well, Napoleon Blown Apart will always be my number one. And then Veronica Hardy, but for completely different reasons. And then Rigo MMA. I also like the Ultimate Fighter, Chael Sonnen versus Silva. Yes, a lot of people never watched those international ones. A lot of people never watched like the Canada one. A lot of people didn't watch you didn't miss anything with the Asia ones, with the China ones. The Brazil one, that particular season was unbelievable. All the other ones, they had 2 Brazilian coaches, right? Double one championship this week. Let's go, baby. Dude, I'm so fucking stoked. Lightning. What's going up, Lightning? When is McGregor gonna smash Chandler's teeth in? I hope we get a date announced soon. UFC or BKFC? Oh, right now I'm more of a fan of BKFC. Ryzen sucks, your cock. You don't like Ryzen? Dude, they put on a hell of a show. Corona and some Jack Daniels. Is that what you're sipping on tonight, buddy? Oh, I just had some fucking iced coffee. I have to go back to work. I got a whole night of editing video for the boss. Nothing to do with this channel. For a different podcast channel, which, by the way, I'll plug them a little bit. If you guys, do you guys ever see the movie Donnie Brasco? Johnny Depp, Al Pacino. I work on a podcast with the real Joe Pistone, the FBI agent who undercover agent who Johnny Depp played in the movie. And his podcast, they go through all his old undercover tape that he had, literally his wires where he was working within the mob to take down the Bonato family. And the podcast is him basically explaining all the tape. Yeah, deep cover, the real Donnie Brasco. I work on that podcast. I'm doing some work for them later tonight, so excited for that. Oh, you don't like Rigo? Damn. Well, I don't go to him for MMA news or whatever. It's just it's good comedy. It's good comedy. Well, and I'm Canadian simping a little bit because even though I reside in the States, I got that in the States. I got that, Don Cherry over here. We got that old Canadian blood in me. Let's go. Let's go, baby. You want me to start drinking maple syrup in front of you to prove it too, brother? I like Rigo, but his best vids got nuked recently. A lot of the Guru Jason channels having trouble staying up. Yeah, I think he's starting to post. He should just post on Patreon too, because I saw he had a Rumble, but no one's on Rumble. Let's be honest. I just wish YouTube would just go not go all the way. I mean, I wish they'd go back full 2005, but it's never gonna happen. I just wish advertising companies would just grow some fucking balls. My favorite impression is Headshot Dead. There's a video someone put MMA Guru impression in the video. Have you seen it? Maybe. Again, I don't watch his live streams or any of the clip videos really. I watch Guru for actually his MMA thoughts, and when he's beefing with other MMA creators, it's kind of funny. Whereas Rigo, I go for comedy, just MMA comedy, those compilation videos. Rest in peace, Mipe Sports, by the way. They got fucking nuked too. Work, dude. Like I said, I work freelance, so I don't work a real I was gonna say real job. I guess it's kind of real work. I'm cutting up video for their YouTube channel tonight. Rico Skyrim video was my favorite. I wish I downloaded it before it got nuked. He might have posted on his Rumble. He should just make a Patreon so he can fucking post everything there. See you later, Andrew. Because yeah, his whole channel's demonetized, so everyone has to use like I don't know what fucking app that they use. Michael Chiesa rise in the Ultimate Fighter was great. Yeah, dude. And what a story that was too. Was it his father passed away, right? At the end of the show? Did you see last week Bisbee and Smith doing the chip challenge? No, I don't listen to their podcast. I don't know why. Not my thing. For some reason, and I can't even say I liked it back then. I don't even know why I listened to it. Just probably because I didn't have much MMA content to digest at that point in the summer. I don't know why, but I listened to him when he had that fucking comedian with him. Was it Luis Gomez or some shit? All right, what else are we? So we're streaming both won championships on Friday. What is this Saturday? We got sidetracked here. Oh man, we're gonna miss BFL too. Fuck. When does BFL start? Damn it, dude. This is the Vancouver League. I love BFL. But that's Friday. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. What else do we got? Okay, so yeah, that's all we're doing Friday, by the way, folks. Unfortunately, we can't fit BKFC in. Shit, there's so much shit going on Friday. Holy fuck. Down the road, hopefully his YouTube channel grows big enough where we can have just like simultaneous like hosts. And so we don't miss a ton of events. So we could do like, you know, Friday, one championship, BKFC, and Cage Wars all at the same time, all different hosts, but coming from the channel at the same time. That's the goal someday, folks. Is this still all Friday shit? Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's a grappling match, right? It's Bigfoot Silva. Is he actually fighting again? Oh no. I had no idea. Bigfoot, I thought he was going to fight in a grappling match. I didn't think he was actually going to fight again. Oh, fuck me. This is Compose's website, by the way, folks. This is where I get all the all the fights. Okay, Saturday morning. So fuck, this is all Saturday. Saturday morning. I mean, do you guys see anything here you want me to do for Saturday morning? We're definitely doing UFC Saturday, but what's this one? PFC. Anyways, I'll do another once over before I post schedule. Obviously, we're going to be doing UFC. Is there anything later in the evening after? Top rank. I like this poster. Sunday. What do we got Sunday? Gladiator. Super early. Fuck. Hey, there's actually quite a bit of MMA this Sunday. Dude, Fury Amateur Series is actually really good. Oh, no, it's just actually like amateur MMA. Was it Challenger Series? Is that what it was called last week? Whatever the Road to Fury was. I don't know if Amateur Series is different than Challenger Series, but the Challenger Series one, we saw to earn like a Fury contract or whatever the fuck it was, or to earn a Fury title shot. I don't even know what that was. It was better than the actual numbered Fury event. Oh, we are 100% going to stream this on Sunday. Holy fuck, guys. Holy fuck. Yes, Brian and Brittany, our friends on the channel, our OG subs who've been with us since like 100 subs. They live in Milwaukee and they go to every single one of these events. They even sent me a t-shirt, but fucking FedEx took it. Okay, we'll definitely do some Anthony Pettis FC. We did a live stream for Anthony Pettis 4, and it was a lot of fun. And honestly, the fights are pretty damn good. I know John Jones is making an appearance as well. Okay, I'll get back to the comments. Sorry, guys. Where'd you get that poster in the back? Oh, these guys, Waconia Brewing out in Waconia, Minnesota. They're an awesome brewery. Actually, I did a tour of the facility on my other channel, the Soda Pod. And yeah, they've come on our channel quite a bit. Shout out Jeremy and the crew. And yeah, they hook us up with care packages of beer to talk about in the podcast monthly. sometimes even weekly. And I'm actually hanging out with Jeremy tomorrow, and he's going to hook us up with some more beer to talk about on the next Soda Pod podcast. But yeah, we not only just post podcast clips on my second channel, I film like tours of breweries and things like that. And we do fun, like other fun content. Yeah, here it is. If you're curious about the facility, here's the Waconia Brewing vlog. Basically, you say your videoing skills as your other hustle. Yeah. So I do consulting for like how to build podcasts. And more not at the expert level, more at like the elementary and polishing up level. So like I've started podcasts, made the assets for everybody, got their feed set up, based on like what level of my package, not my literal package, but hey, if things get dire, folks, things get dire. I'm just kidding. And so I have like multiple like levels of things I can do to, help someone's YouTube channel, podcast get off the ground and things like that. And then sometimes I'll meet with people by hour for consulting. So they'll send me their YouTube channel or podcast or shit, even just like full on, like, here's everything. Here's my podcast, YouTube channel, social media accounts. Like, this is my budget. This is my time. This is who I have on staff. Like, what needs to be better? And I just like give them notes and we'll have like a meeting for an hour. So I have like a few clients that like I do that regularly with. I work for a startup company right now who I am basically like just cutting up clips of their podcast. It's nothing crazy. Like the video editing, again, it's nothing high level. If I did high level video editing, then I'd charge quite a bit. This is more like part-time work salary to basically manage YouTube channels for multiple podcasts under that startup network. And what else am I doing right now? There's something else that I'm doing right now too, but I'm getting tired. I don't remember. MA Guru hates Bisping Man, I know. Yeah, Diego, I might have to double screen that shit because I always love supporting the Vancouver card. But hey, UFC will be a Vancouver card. Dude, Friday and Saturday, packed as hell. Same with Sunday. I can't wait to do this Anthony Pettis one. That was a lot of fun. Why do all Bilal fans call me a hater whenever I say facts about his career and him as a person? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't hate him. If anything, I'd probably even give him more props than you do, Charles. Dude, I know. I thought he was just going to be doing grappling. FFC, Mano Martinez is fighting there, and Royho Marcelo. I didn't even see. Well, Fury FC. I'm just not a fan of Fury FC, to be honest. Out of all the regional shows, that's the one I'm just like meh. Because he's a fucking dog. He's a fucking boss. No. It's just the promotion poster. He's not fighting. Dude, he dresses up like to the nines in his nice suit. Whenever there's a championship fight, he'll wrap the belt around the champion, Dana White style. It's pretty cool. I think just for the promo video, they putting the big boss up there with the belt, and I know John Jones is making an appearance as well. The champ, yeah, he won his own belt for beating a near expired Roy Jones Jr. Expired in the fighting game, folks, not in life. He's still got quite a few years left. Hell yeah, buddy. It's for being a smaller promotion, the production's awesome. Kind of like it's kind of like Eris. Like the production of Eris out of all the promotions on Fight Pass is next level. I was super impressed with the Anthony Pettis one too. Dude, I was so happy when Mark Hunt won his last boxing match. Charles, add Mark Hunt to my last tier of favorite fighters, where, what did I say? I had Sakuraba and Vanderlei. Add Mark Hunt there too. I fucking love Mark Hunt. I love kickboxing and I love heavyweights who knock motherfuckers out. I want to be able to work on my computer so I can travel while I work. That would be fun. That's the dream, man. As soon as I can save up some money to do some traveling, or like, I really want to start going and hitting up all these MMA regional shows that we do fight companions for. I want to start going to them all, vlogging, interviewing, meeting everybody who like helps run the show. And, I'd contact them ahead of time, be like, look, I've been streaming and talking about your league for almost like a year and a half now. And I've done X many, LFA probably won't let me in because they blocked me on Twitter. Don't know why, and I think that would be super cool, especially now that I'm in the United States. It's easier to get around. And let's be honest, all around like this Midwest area, there's so many great regional shows. Don't let them bully you, son. I had chicken salad, buddy. I'm pretty much on like the chicken salad, no, very little carb, all meat, lose weight, get jacked diet. So yeah, chicken salad for lunch. I had tablespoon of peanut butter, a little bit of honey, and a bowl of broccoli. Well, that was dessert. That's just because it's handy. It's peanut butter, a little bit of honey, and then I had literally just a bowl of broccoli and then 2 egg whites for dinner. Oh yeah, Cage Fury, like a way more than Fury FC. Fury FC is just, I mean, it's hit and miss because that challenge. Remember that challenge? I don't know if you were there, Zoomer Lewis. A couple weeks ago, we did the challenge. It didn't get any views on the channel because no one gave a fuck about it. But there were like a few of the regulars who joined us. It was awesome. But your numbered event sucked. It's like, what the fuck? Roosevelt bullied that boy. Made him close the fridge, all scared. I would love to see Jones in Muay Thai. I'll be going to Cage Wars in San Diego in September because last when I was hit by a car, I missed the event, but it sucked anyways. Dude, that sucks that, again, like not only did you get injured, but you got to miss the fighting event that you went to. But I guess if there's any small speck of a silver lining, the one you're going to go to is probably going to be so much better because I remember that San Diego card. It wasn't the most recent one. It was one before, and it sucked. I had peanut butter every day in my smoothie, dude. I love peanut butter. What? Do you don't eat like that? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm getting back in shape here. I'm just super not like health conscious, but conscious about what fuels me when I'm fucking burning a ton of calories. And then in a few months I'll go more. Well, I mean, I'm pretty protein heavy too. I had like 2 chicken breasts, a salad, peanut butter, and broccoli for food today. It's pretty fucking healthy. And egg whites. I saved the yolks though, because tomorrow I made my own ramen, which was a lot of fun. And I'm going to put the egg yolks in I made like my own yakisoba sauce. And once the noodles are nice and steamy, I put the egg yolk on top and let that shit drizzle in, mix it around with the chopsticks. Yeah, that's right. I got chopsticks. Shit's good. I made meatloaf and spinach with carrots for dinner tonight. Guys, you're making me hungry. I might just take a couple more spoonfuls of the fucking peanut butter. All right, folks. I'm going to take off here tonight. My apologies. It's almost 11 my time. I know it's almost 1 a.m. Eastern for some of you. Or it's almost midnight Eastern for some of you. So I think we're going to wrap up the show or wrap up the watch along, watch party, whatever you want to call it, here tonight. Reminder, we will be back for PFL on Thursday. Back-to-back One Championship live streams on Friday, and then Saturday we'll pick something to do before the UFC, but you better believe that UFC all night, baby. Vancouver, BC, it's back in Canada. I'll be waving the Canadian flag with pride. A ton of Canadian fighters on that weak-ass depleted card, but we got Benny versus Charles, baby, so let's fucking go. Again, if you guys haven't already, like this video. If there's anyone just chilling, subscribe to the channel. There's hardly anyone here, so I'll just say good night, ladies and gentlemen. The streaming schedule will be on the community tab in like 15, 20 minutes. I'll post it. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos that we drop this week. I'm working on a couple of vlogs. Kyle just went fishing and got a bunch of sweet content for our fishing vlogs. Again, this channel's not just MMA. If you want to get to know the creators, myself and Kyle, who does a lot of the work behind the scenes, like we post vlogs and stuff as well. Right now I got an overabundance of like vlog footage that I just have to like sit down and edit. But, just keep an eye out for all the content that we do on this channel. Chris Weidman is going to fight Brad Tavares. I think it's a decent matchup because Brad Tavares is far from what he was earlier in his career. I'm Popeye. I love spinach. Peace out. Good talking. You're pretty based. Appreciate it. On the base scale, I hope I'm at least like a 7.5. pushing 8, I'd be okay with that, brother. Thank you so much, Charles Barkley, the real Charles Barkley. Thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you this weekend for more streams, buddy. See you Thursday. Peace, brother. You're the man. Diego, you're the man. Thank you so much for joining. Good night, everyone. Good night, Diego. Good night, Shane. Shane, I know I said we'd chat after this. It might be a little too late. Can we rain check? Can we rain check? Text me. Good night, Shane, one of our exclusive members. And again, shout out to our newest member, Francois Laroche. Thank you so much, Francois. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. All right, folks. See you Thursday for PFL. Appreciate you guys joining us. We will be back next week for episode 3 of The Ultimate Fighter, McGregor versus Chandler. And folks, let's just be honest. Let's just get through this fucking boring ass season of TUF so that we can start Contender Series, because that is honestly, it's like Christmas. It's like 10 fucking weeks. Or is it 12 weeks? Whatever it is. 10, 12 fucking weeks of Christmas, folks, every single week. Cannot wait to start streaming and doing fight companions for Contender Series. But until next week, until PFL on Thursday, have a great night, everybody. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you for some more live streams and some live fight companions this weekend. Like and subscribe. Have a great night, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
In the fiercest battle, I'll defend you from all these arrows, and the sword I will keep you from danger.